All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to Rahimcapitals. So today I'm going to be giving you guys a full live market breakdown on XAUUSD, whereby we're going to be running through the top-down analysis from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. Okay, we're going to be doing this on the live markets, where I'm going to be predicting the price move from this current price range. Okay, so all right, the last swing trade we caught was on third, I think on 6th, 5th, 6th of November. This was where we analyzed the market also on the daily time frame, where we used this fair value gap as our point of interest. Okay, so price came to this zone, formed a support, came back, we tested on this same support area, and we found our entry on the lower time frame. All right, so targeting the all-time high. So this was how we did it. And yeah, the trade was sent to my VIP community right here. So this was when we smashed the take profit, securing over 4,000 pips. Okay. So, and everyone caught the trade. All our members made money from this. So this was on 22nd of December. And this was when the trade was called out on 8th of November. Okay, no, on 6th. Okay. On 8th, yeah, on the 8th of November. This was when the trade was called out and when we started finding small lower time frame entries. Okay. So today I'm gonna be giving you guys this live market breakdown, and you can start to learn from it, learn how we do it, and we find smaller entries to catch this amazing 2000 pips move. Okay. So clearly, as you can see, its price broke this high, made a breakout, broke the all-time high, and it retested. Okay, so this zone is already a resistance to support zone automatically. Once price breaks this zone and retests, it becomes a resistance to support area, which is what you can see right here. When price is going up, whenever it breaks a resistance zone and it retests on that zone, that resistance zone becomes a support area. Okay. So, and what do you do when you see something like that? You just get your confirmations and you find buys, because the it obviously tells you that the price is moving towards the bullish side. So you're already following the market structure, which is always the first thing you need to do before even finding your entries. So once price at this entry level, you find confirmations and target the last previous high. Okay, so in this case, our last previous high is the all-time highs. All right, so let's get going. Okay, so price is currently in our support area, which is this zone. Okay, and if you look closely, you can see that there is an order block sitting on this support area, demand area, support area, all the same thing. You can see that there is an order block sitting on this area, which is this order block, and price is retested on this order block. So when you find an order block sitting on a support zone, this is giving more uh, confirmation that this is a strong zone. And yeah, as I told you guys for those of you who are in my VIP, as I've always told you guys, a valid order block is an order block that comes with a fair value gap, which can also be called an imbalance. This gap validates your order block. Okay, order blocks that come with gaps like this, impulsive moves, these order blocks are more powerful, more effective. Okay, so on the daily time frame right now, what are we looking at? We're looking at price on this support zone, and we have an order block. So this is telling you that this range is a very, very strong bullish point of interest. Okay. So next thing we do is we move to the lower time frame, which is the 4-hour time frame. And so you can see on the 4-hour time frame, you can see the fair value gap is very clear right now. Okay. So okay. So next thing we need to do is to we are getting more confirmations for our buy trade. Okay, we already know the price is bullish, so we're just refining better to get more to make our entry more clear. So next thing we need to check, as you can see, is price is already forming higher highs and higher lows on this 4-hour time frame. So which creates something like this. This is a trend line. Okay, so you can see that this is a bullish trend line, and clearly price has retested on this area of trend line. This is a trend line tap, and for our trend line to be valid, you need only 2 taps. You need 2 taps, a minimum of 2 taps for your trend line to be valid. And for this trend line, you can see that this is even more than 2 taps. If you can see it clearly, this is almost 3 taps, I guess. So this is the 4th tap, which tells you this trend line is a very strong one, and it also appears in a very strong support area like this. So obviously price has been creating support zones. It has always been respecting it in this 4-hour time frame. So okay, so this is the last support area. Expecting price to respect this zone, right? Okay, so how the question is now, where is going to be our entry, where's going to be our exit? So obviously our exit is going to be here, which is the all-time high. We're going to be setting these as our exit point, because for every trade, the most important things you should pay attention to are entry and your exit. You need to plan your entry and exit before even taking the trade. All right. So as for our exit, this is going to be our exit, the all-time high, just like we did in the previous swing trade. And for our entry, pay close attention. I'm going to be showing you guys. There are 2 types of entries you're going to use. Okay, so the first type of entry is this. On the small time frame, all we need is you can just use a bullish candle just like this. You can even take an entry right now. Okay, just by getting this, all you need is a bullish candle confirmation to take your entry, because this zone is very strong zone. So you just get a bullish candle confirmation and you can make your entry and put your stop loss below the low, the last candle low, or lower than it, to be on the safer side. So this is for the first type of entry, but this is risky. Okay, this is a risky one. So to be on the safer side, the better type of entry you can use, I'll be showing you that one. You need to see price from a market structure shift on the lower time frame. Okay, this is the best type of entry. The first one is risky, but this second one is the best. Okay, you'll be on the safer side, and it makes more sense because on the lower time frame, currently price is already bearish. So you need to see a market structure shift on the lower time frame. Okay, let's go to let's say maybe the 5-minute time frame. Okay, so you need to see a market structure shift form on the small time frame. Rate something like this. Okay, and you can find an entry somewhere around here, and you target the all-time high. Okay, doesn't even have to reach up here. As long as price starts to form higher highs and higher lows, you can just start to look out for your entries. Okay, doesn't have to be up there. It can start to happen down here. So the most important thing, we just need market structure shift. We just need to see price start forming higher highs and higher lows on the lower time frame, because we already know the direction of the market. All we're just looking for is an entry, lower time frame confirmation. So you just need to see something like this, price forming a series of higher highs and higher lows on the lower time frame. All right. So once you see something like this, then there are two scenarios. Sometimes market comes to this area and maybe there is always an order block. There's usually an order block right here. So you can use that as your entry and set your take profits. Set your take profits at the all-time high. And your stop loss should be just below this low. Or to be on the safer side, you can even put it somewhere here around here. Okay. This is the best type of entry. Or sometimes market doesn't come to this low. Sometimes market might stop just about around here, this breakthrough test zone, which is also all right. So sometimes market could stop around here and start giving you some signs of pullback. So just find an entry right here. And as you can see, this always comes with a trend line. But it usually comes with a trend line retest. Okay, so when you see something like this, price retesting in this bullish zone, and you find a trend line retest just like this is giving you more confirmation on your buy trade. So you just wait for a candle close, bullish candle close, you take your trade, set your stop loss below this low right here, and you're all good. All right. So this is just how we're going to do it. So we just wait for price to see what's going to happen. And once we find some entries, we're going to take our trade, and we're going to send everything to the VIP community. So for any trader looking for any trader watching this video who's interested in taking this trade with us, you can just contact our team and join our VIP trade. So once we find an entry, we don't miss. All right. So thank you. Make sure to watch the video and learn from it. And I'm going to be making more of this type of videos so we can all learn together. All right. So thank you.